y'all, it's Chloe and we're back with another video. Y'all, Married at First Sight, I feel like been on forever. This is Married at First Sight season 16, episode 16, and I'm like, how many more we got to go? Okay, this review will not be as detailed as normally because, like, baby, it wasn't really that much to give y'all, so I'm just gonna give y'all what they gave me, and I'm gonna try to make it as entertaining as I can. Okay, that's all I can do. Okay, but before we go ahead and get into this review, I need you guys to do me a favor. If this is your first time here, sit back, relax, go ahead, watch the video on through, and if you like what you see and you like what you hear, hit that subscribe button. Enjoy the family because you're gonna love it here. I promise you, you will. Okay, if you are one of my lovely members or subscribers, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all ready to get into it? Let's get into it. Oh, you guys, before we get into the review, I do want to thank everyone who joined the Discord and we were able to watch Married at First Sight live Wednesday. I really appreciate you all who was trying to get in, and we was dealing with some technical difficulties, but we gonna figure it out and we're gonna be real smooth going forward, y'all. And I'm just so excited that now we can actually watch it together instead of just chatting about it. So if you don't have Discord, go ahead, download the Discord. All you need is an email, password, and it is free. And we get to talk over there and we get to watch everything together. So go ahead and join the Discord. And while we at it, like this video, like this video, like this video. So y'all, let's just go ahead and get into it. As we know, it is time for the retreat, okay? The couples are packing up, they're on the road, they're on their way there, okay? There is a little bit of trouble in paradise because Nicole and Chris are in the car and they're talking, and Nicole is really trying to figure out where they're living, and Chris is not even worried about it at all. He is like, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but Nicole wants to, you know, get the plans going now. Like, why wait when we could get ahead of this? Because she really ultimately just wants to live with Chris. The way Chris makes it seem, it feels like he probably don't want to live with her. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all if I would tell y'all that Chris gives me unsure. It's like he's saying what he needs to say, but something about it is still giving me unsure, okay? Clint and Gina, when they get to the daggone house, they realize that they gotta sleep in the same room, and they ain't did that since the honeymoon. And I was like, y'all really haven't been sleeping in the same room, the same bed? Y'all are literally stunting your own growth, because they really could be a good couple to me, okay? Nicole and Chris, I don't know if they got lost or if they were just taking too long to get there, but she's in the car having a fit, talk about something. She's not gonna have a temper tantrum. She just gonna calm down. Nicole, you're annoying. Okay, you are extremely annoying. She gets to the house and she's just aggravated because they were late. She don't even want to take shots. I'm like, take a shot. That might make you feel better. And stop acting like a child. You are here now. What's her issue? I don't think I like Nicole, y'all. I've really been trying to struggle with liking Nicole, and I think it's official. I just don't like her. I just don't. I don't know. So all the men are getting ready for the men's pageant, okay? Aries need lotion on his legs, so they lotion up his legs. I'm going to say that Chris did look nice until he put that daggone wig on. Because, like, Chris, why you do that? Why'd you put the wig on? The suit was given. The suit was definitely given, okay? They're really, like, coaching them in how to walk and telling them, you know, confidence is everything. Jasmine told Aries, if she said, what you wearing? Because if you don't win, it's going to be a problem. I said, ooh, child, not the pageant coach coming out of her, okay? You got daggone Kirsten walking Shaq, like, this how you gotta walk, this how you gotta walk. They taking this thing very serious, okay? So now it's time for them to actually have the men's pageant, and the men have to come out and they show their outfits and whatnot, okay? So Aries comes out first. Now Aries looks basic to me. I'm like, it's not really giving pageant. It's giving everyday. Like, it was nothing about it that was giving special. I will say that he did look really confident, okay? He came out, gave them the phone, like, take a picture so I can airdrop it to y'all. I was like, okay. Y'all, did y'all see the way Kirsten was staring at Aries? I said, girl, that's not your man. Cause she was like, I was like, okay now, Kirsten. So then Chris comes out, and Chris got on a Rick James wig. And I'm like, Chris, you could have won this if you wouldn't have had that wig on, because I really was here for the suit of it all, okay? And I think he would have looked really nice, but I'm here for the wig. It brought some, you know, excitement and fun and all that good stuff to it. I thought it was hilarious. And then they tried to put the wig on Shaq. I was like, oh, Lord, no. It was just too much going on for me. Shaq came out, and I love Shaq tie. Did y'all see his tie? The tie was so cute. Y'all, I'm a sucker for ties and bow ties, okay? So when I saw the tie, I was like, come on now, Shaq, give it to me. Give it to, I loved it. I think he looked absolutely, I thought he looked absolutely pageant ready, okay? But when Clint came out, y'all, and he had his hair slicked back into that ponytail, and he had his shirt open with a little chest his hair, and you know, I was like, it's giving. I was here for it. I was liking it. I was liking it a lot. I said, okay. It was giving like that little bad boy edge, like he was about to get on a motorcycle, like vroom, 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 vroom. Child Kirsten was like, it was hot. I said, it was, girl. It was, right? Oh, okay. Thought it was just me. Guess it wasn't. But I really, really enjoyed this scene. I thought they had a good time. Of course, like most pageants, they had to ask questions, okay? So the first question that Jasmine had was if they had any marriage advice to give to couples, what would it be? Clint said, learn to love yourself and then spread it, okay? Shaq said, focus on your own happiness because you become your best self when you show up 100% in your marriage. And I said, that's the good one, okay? Chris said, always be true to who you are. I agree, be true to who you are, so this way, from the very beginning, they know what they're dealing with. Okay. Aries said, find out what turns your partner on. And I said, that's so on brand for Aries, okay? But then he added, and what makes them tick. And so this way you can learn to love them the way they needs to be loved. And I said, you cleaned that up real nice, Aries. You definitely did. But we know that it wouldn't have been an Aries answer if he didn't start with learn what turns them on. Shaking my head. Okay, so the second question Jasmine asked was, what would be their plans to help fix the divorce rate? And Aries said, change the legal age to 30. Now, normally that would sound like a good idea, but I don't think it's necessarily a good idea because, like, you could be 27 and in love. You could be 26 and in love. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with the age limit. I just think that you need to vet the people you marrying before you just go ahead and marry them. Because you could get married at 30 and it still be a failure. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So then Shaq said get free marriage counseling. I said that's the one. If it ain't no other one, that's the one right there, okay? Chris said to give them money to take care of each other, even if it's just for one day to do something special. I said, Chris, you broke? No offense, but like, we gotta wait for one day for the state to give us some money to take each other out? Nah, I'm a pass. I'm a pass on that. Now, I'm all for the free money. Definitely for the free money, okay? But then you gonna have people trying to get married for free money, child. That ain't it. So then Clint said, let's do a penalty for whoever files for a divorce has to give their spouse everything. And I said, now that's where you got me, because I don't know about that. Because if you ain't going to be lying, cheating, and deceiving me, and then I got to give you all my stuff because I'm the one who asked for a divorce. Where they do that at? Now, I don't know if that's exactly what he meant, but that's what I took it as, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So the last question was, do we think that traditional roles still exist in marriages? And majority of the answers was basically, you know, the new age modern woman is more independent and financially stable. But I do appreciate that Aries was like, I'm here for all of that, but I'm still gonna be a man. And if a bear come up here attack, I'm gonna protect y'all from the bear. That's all we need, okay? We still need y'all to do some manly stuff, okay? Just because we want to be equal don't mean we want to be equal. Y'all know what I mean, okay? We still want you to take out the trash. We still want you to protect us. You know, that's part of it, okay? Because, child, we don't want to be the man. We just want to make more money. That's it. That is it, and that is all. So third place was Mr. Courageous and Outrageous, which went to Clint, which I think should have went to Chris because he came out with the outrageous wig. That would have made more sense to me, okay? And then second place was Mr. Style and Swag, which went to Shaq, and that I could agree with. I think he definitely had style and he definitely had swag, okay? And then a runner-up was Mr. Showstopper, which I think should have been Clint because he definitely stopped the show, but it was Chris. And I'm like, how? How? Okay? So Aries ultimately won Mr. Couples Retreat, and I was like, who judged this? Who judged this? They got it all, well, I'm not gonna say all wrong, but Aries won Mr. Couples Retreat. Y'all know Jasmine was in there windmilling for him, okay? Because ain't no way. The pageant was fun. They had a good time. It didn't get heavy. No one got offended. It was cute, and I was here for it, okay? Not Kirsten in the camera talking about one of the husbands said that we should get free marriage counseling. Shaq said that was me. I said, child, girl, you wasn't even listening to your husband. Kirsten said, oh, really? I said, girl, yeah, she don't be listening to that man at all. Now, I mean, I think that of all the things, if that's the one that stood out to you, you should remember that it came from your husband. Kirsten is full of it, y'all. And I'm here for it, I guess, at this point. It just is what it is. The season is just gonna be what the season is just gonna be. Gina and Clint go ahead and get into bed and get ready for bed. And I'm just saying, hey, if y'all don't start humping already, cuddle or something, like, they get on my nerve because I really feel like they can be a couple. I don't know why, y'all. I really feel like they could be a couple. If they don't say yes on decision day, which they probably won't, I think they should try to date outside of this. I really do. Aries, you're just not going to get it. So Jasmine wanted to meditate with Aries, okay? And Aries woke up in the morning and meditated by himself. So Jasmine was like, I wanted to meditate with you. You knew that. I told you that last night. He was like, okay, let's meditate now. So they go outside and they meditate. And I think that this is really cute for them. And I love the fact that she learned to speak up to what's bothering her. And then he, you know, made an adjustment to do it with her again, because he feels like you can never have too much meditation anyway. And I think this is another form of intimacy that if they really start doing together, that they can really start to like come together. But ultimately, I think it's just too late for them. I really do. If we could have had some of this energy in the very beginning, then we probably would be able to like see the progress and really be hopeful. But really, y'all, it's too late, I feel like. Decision day is like a week away at this point, and they really are just now starting to connect, and I don't think it's going to be enough. We should have had Pastor Devon come talk to them weeks ago, okay? Weeks ago. Chris set up a cute little scavenger hunt for Nicole, and it's like cute little notes all over the place, and she goes around and finds a note. Really, really cute. I love the fact that this was thoughtful and it was intentional, because he wanted to, you know, show her that he's here for her and that he appreciates her and he loves her. He wanted to validate her and, you know, express his feelings and emotions because he knows that she needs a lot of reassurance. And I thought it was really, really cute and very, very sweet. And Nicole deserves this because she is someone who doesn't feel she's worthy of love. Now, if only she could just get out her own head and stop focusing on her traumas and being annoying in every scene, crying and, you know, just distraught over her past, then maybe we can move forward and be happy. But I promise you, Chris is not going to want to deal with a Debbie Downer all the time. Child, not the bears done came and ate up everything. It was real bears out there, y'all. And they was cute little bears, okay? Clint, why would you go out there with the bears? Now, if you get attacked by bears, that's that white people stuff. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. You say nobody want to go over there by them bears but Clint. They was cute bears, though. But if you would have got attacked, who was supposed to save you, Clint? Who was supposed to save you? Talk about something. I go out on the trails all the time and see the bears. Yeah, but it only take one time to get attacked by them. Child. So Shaq and Kirsten with snow sledding, and I was here for it. It definitely looked like a lot of fun. But y'all know Kirsten got to bring up the serious topic because she's like, decision day is, you know, coming up. And she kind of feels emotionally defeated. She says that it's the communication between them. It's just not giving what it's supposed to give, okay? And Shaq is like, dang, I don't know. I thought we was getting better. And I'm just going to be honest. I don't think Shaq can do enough at this point to win Kirsten over. And ultimately, she's going to say no on decision day. I don't think she's even leaning towards the yes, just to be honest with y'all. So Gina and Clint went on a roller coaster, and the roller coaster was fun. As they sit down, they start talking about their relationship. And basically, it really just comes down to the fact that they are really, 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 really good friends and nothing else. It's like they keep saying we taking this day by day, we taking this day by day, but it's like y'all not really putting in the work, okay? If y'all was really trying, y'all would at least be sleeping in the same bed. Y'all are not trying. Let's just keep it a buck. They already know that they say no on decision day. I think they just being friends to make it to the end, and then they gonna say no and they're gonna go about their business, okay? But I really hope that even if they do say no, that they give this a shot afterwards, because I really feel like they would be a really good couple. I really feel like this friendship could blossom into a romance, but they need more time. And ultimately, if they continue to do this even after the process, I think they will be a great couple. Jasmine and Aries doing rock climbing, and she beat him. Of course she does, okay? They do the little bouncy, they do the little bouncy trampolines where, you know, you flip and you jumping up and down. I did that with my daughter like a couple of months ago, y'all. I was so dizzy and out of breath. I don't see how people be doing it, and the kids be having so much fun. But I will say that this is the first time I feel like I seen them two actually have fun together, and I was here for it, okay? But of course, every time our couples start having fun, they gotta have a deep conversation, because why not? So Aries asked Jasmine, does she feel like he's doing better? And she said she does feel like he's trying more outside of what happened this morning when he went and, meditated without her, but he kind of made up for it. So he does feel like he's really trying and he's getting better, but she wants him to be more present, get off the phone, things of that nature. And he said, all you have to do is tell me to get off the phone. But I'm like, I understand that you want her to speak up, and I appreciate that Aries is showing Jasmine how to use her voice. But I feel like some things don't always have to be said. Why do I have to keep constantly telling you where you're going wrong when you should be self-identifying some of these things? Why do I always have to tell you that when we together that I need you to get off your phone? If you really wanted to pay attention to me, you should be getting off your phone on your own. So I just feel like I appreciate it. But it's also like, why do I have to express like the basics to you? Why do I need to tell you to text me to make sure I'm okay? That should be a second nature to you. Like, she doesn't need to tell you the basics. Oh, the men are in the kitchen cooking, and they start talking about sex, of course, because y'all know men love to talk about sex, okay? And it's clear that Shaq and Kristen are not having a lot of sex. I feel like they've had sex and that was it, okay? Let Aries tell it. They're just because they've had sex that their relationship is going so great, and it's actually not, okay? It's just not. Shaq even mentioned the fact that he still hasn't met her family. Like, I have not even met this girl's father and stuff like that. There's no way she could be taking me as serious as she is. And we could be further along in this process. But it's like she's just now starting to let down her guard. And I'm at the point where I want to put mine up. And that's exactly what's happening. And I'm just going to call it what it is. Kirsten has no plans on staying with Shaq. If you did not introduce this man to your father yet, he's not the one. He's not the one. The women are outside talking, drinking wine. And Nicole starts pushing Gina to talk about how she feel about Clint. And Gina's just like, we're taking it one day at a time. The same thing that they've been saying, okay? Of course, Jasmine still feels hopeful. And Kirsten says that she's in the middle of the road. She really doesn't know which way she's going. And I'm like, girl, you didn't introduce him to your family, and you know that for a reason. Like, just stop. Just stop. So during dinner, because Chris and Nicole always got to facilitate the group dates or whatever, Chris asked them what do they need from each other for decision day. Aries said that he needs Jasmine to continue to speak her mind and work on her communication. And he's going to work on creating a safer environment where she could be vulnerable. And I was like, oh my God, that's all we've been wanting. That's all we've been wanting forever, okay? Aries really got to me a little bit in this scene because he definitely showed Jasmine how much he appreciated her. He told her that she handled this whole process with grace, and she has been patient, and there has been times where she could have went off, and there could have been times where she could have exploded, and she hasn't, even though it would have been valid. And he really, really appreciates that from her. And I said, exactly. See, you don't even understand that she could have been done. She could have been walked away. She could have been over this. You could have not had any chances, but she has yet to give up on this marriage because she has made a promise and a commitment to it, okay? But I do feel like even if Aries is coming around, y'all, it's too late. It's too late. There's no way I feel like Jasmine is going to want to stay in this marriage when everything about Aries is so unsure. It's like he's still not attracted to her. He still's not making advances at her. And I'm not going to say yes to anyone on decision day that don't make advances at me. But she did get emotional, and she did, try to and she did kind of tear up and stuff like that. And I was happy because even if they don't, stay in this marriage, at least she feels seen, heard, and validated. And I think she really needed that more than anybody. So Kirsten said that they've been working on communication, and she wants to be and she wants to get better at communicating what she needs and why she needs it and stuff like that. And just a more healthier style of communication. She did say that she needs more grace, okay? She needs more grace, and she needs it to be consistent. And I'm just saying here, I don't know what else Shaq can do for you, girl. It's never gonna be enough. I'm sorry. It's never gonna be enough. Shaq said he agrees and her feelings are valid. And I said, okay. I guess Shaq was just like, I don't know what else I could say about it, but those are feelings and they valid, okay? Chris said that him and Nicole don't always see eye to eye, but they have made a few compromises, okay? He said that he's happy that she doesn't get annoyed that he over communicates. I'm pretty sure you are annoyed with all her insecurities and issues, okay? I'm definitely sure you are. But anyway, he did say that he told her he loved her because he definitely feels like she needs that. And I'm like, I don't want nobody to tell me they love me because they feel like I need that. I want them to tell me that they love me because they want to, because they feel it. He just wanted her to know that he didn't want to hold it back from her just because, child, you ain't really feel it if you ain't want to say it. I don't know if that was a good way to put it. I mean, it was cute or whatever, but I don't know if it was a good way to put it, okay? Y'all know Gina and Clint on the same wave. They friends. They great friends. But Gina was like, I didn't come here to marry a friend. And I said, exactly. So why y'all not doing the steps that it takes to get to it? Y'all had that intimate challenge. Y'all should have been a little bit closer, okay? Y'all should have had on some slow jams. Y'all should have at least been trying. Y'all should be sleeping in the same bed. So why are we toasting to super friends? I don't know. I don't know. Y'all not doing the work. Y'all not doing the work. And for some reason, Dr. Pepper's advice about, loving each other but not actually being in love with each other was very weird to me. Just saying. Just saying. Aries had to leave early, y'all. He had to leave. And I said, where you going, Aries? A work trip or something like that. I just love to see Jasmine happy, but I really feel like she about to get her hopes up for nothing. Unfortunately, y'all. I just feel it. The 80s party looked like they had a lot of fun. They like to drink. They like to, get down and everything. And I am here for the good time that they have as a group. And that was the episode. That's all they gave us. So with that being said, I really hope y'all enjoyed the review. Join me next Wednesday on Discord so we could watch the episode together. Of course, I'm still going to be on YouTube doing my reviews and everything on YouTube. We're just watching together over there on the Discord, okay? So go over there and sign up and all that good stuff. With that being said, make sure you like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace.